Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
It sounds like you just woke up, lady. It sounds like you just woke up.
I went to, I gave my children left to school and went to sleep.
Okay, all right.
Come back to sleep. Half an hour.
I've been up
Half an
since
hour.
I've been up since 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I've been doing washing. I've
Oh.
done about 3 loads of washing. I've bathed my son. I made breakfast. I've cleaned the kitchen. Yes, I've been very busy. I've been very busy.
God help you. I will do this after that lesson, inshallah.
Yeah, after this lesson, I must go do more washing and then I must go make the beds. Then I must go make the beds because today I've got no staff. I've got no staff on Sundays.
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Aya.
Good morning.
I'm very well. And how are you, Anine?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Just
Thank you.
fine. Okay, everybody's fine. Always,
No,
everybody's fine.
Not that fine.
not just fine. Fine.
Okay, not just fine. Okay. No,
The
I'm glad
best
to hear.
today.
The best, yeah. And Anna Teni, me as well. I'm in a good mood. I've managed to do a lot.
Yes.
I was telling Miss Aya, I've been very busy this morning. I've accomplished a lot. Good morning, May.
Good morning, Mr. Ann.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Alhamdulillah. Okay, ladies, I'm not sure whether Fida's going to join us, but let's not waste time. Let's continue with our lesson. Last we stopped with but, when, so, or because. So, what we will do is we will put but, when, so, or because wherever we see this little signal. Anine, you can start first. Number 1, we were tired.
Okay. Read number.
Number
I will read
C,
number
1, and you can choose between these answers. These are the answers at the top. But, when,
here.
so, voila,
But
because.
okay. We were very tired. We went straight to
Straight,
bed.
ala tool, straight to bed.
We went straight to bed. Because. Oh, or so.
So, I was so, not because. So, we were very tired, and because we were tired,
Okay.
So we went, I'm using the word because now, but that's not the right word. The right word is so. We were very tired, so we went straight to bed. May, number 2, please.
We got to the hotel. I unpacked.
Unpacked. Unpacked.
Backed.
Not unpacked.
Unpacked.
Unpacked. Aywa.
Unpacked. 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 But
La.
when
Aywa.
when
Aywa. When we got to the hotel,
yes.
I unpacked. Tamam. Hani, number 3, please.
It was the middle of the night. The streets were completely empty. It was the middle of the night. Because
No. If the streets were empty, it will always be the middle of the night. The streets being empty has got nothing to do with it. The middle of the night cannot change because the streets are empty. It was, that we cannot change. It was the middle of the night.
when
La.
oh,
So
but
it was the middle of the night, so the streets were completely empty. I mean, the people were sleeping. It was the middle of the night, so the streets were completely empty. There wasn't traffic. It was the middle of the night. The people were sleeping or they were at home. It
So-
was the middle of the night, so the streets were completely empty.
that's
Tamam?
تمام.
Okay. May, number 4.
The restaurant looked small
La, la,
and
la, la, la.
cheap.
Be careful. Stop. Be careful
Okay.
of that. Be careful of looked. This
Looked.
past tense verb, this conjunction here that we put onto the verb to make it past has got lots of sounds. It can be looked. It can be washed. It usually sounds like a T. Looked, washed.
Looked.
Yes, it can also, it has other sounds as well. I just can't think what they all are now. When I think of them, I'll
Okay.
tell you. But we don't say look ed, we say looked. The restaurant looked small and cheap.
Okay, looked small and cheap because the food was amazing.
No, the restaurant will not look small and cheap if the food is amazing. It is not a reason for the restaurant to look small and cheap.
But the food was
But
amazing.
Aiwa, the restaurant looked small and cheap. So usually when you see small and cheap, you think, small, cheap, ممكن ما فيش
yes.
فلوس, maybe the quality, كده. But what they're saying is the restaurant looked small and cheap, but yani, the food was amazing. So although it was small and cheap, the food was maya maya. Hanin,
Okay.
Yes.
we gave the
We
waiter
gave the waiter $5. The $5. The service was excellent.
Aywa.
The service was excellent. When? Oh, لا. We give the $5.
Why did we give the waiter $5?
But
We gave the waiter $5, but the service was excellent. If $5 is too small for a
Yes.
restaurant like that, then you can say but we gave him $5. He didn't care. The food. If you go to, let me put it this way. You go to a very expensive restaurant, very, very, very expensive. Maybe the people usually tip $20. Now you come and you say, we gave the $5, but the service was excellent. The waiter didn't
Yes.
cry. The service was still excellent. So that is not right. You cannot say we gave him $5, but the service was excellent. Why did we give him $5? Le. We gave the waiter $5. Le.
Because
Because the service was excellent. Because the service was excellent. You understand?
Yes, understand. I understand.
We can also change it. We can change it around. We can change it around. If
يعني
you-
$5 it's more.
In Jakarta, $5 I think is a lot of money. If you come to South Africa, you can say, and now you're gonna laugh. You can say we gave the waiter $5, so the service was excellent, which means you gave him $5 before you bought him. $5 is a lot in South Africa. So you can say we gave the waiter $5 and so the service was excellent, which means we bought the waiter. We paid for the service. But in this case, it is not like that. In this case, they say we gave the waiter $5 because the service was good. You understand?
Yes.
Mrs. Aya, do you understand the wordplay that I just did? Was we gave the $5 and because we gave the $5, so the service was excellent. The waiter
Yes,
usually the waiter maybe is used to $1. So now before you sit down, you give him $5 and immediately you've just bought him because he's used to $1. Now he's running around because you've paid him 5 times the tip. Of course he's gonna run. But in this case, they gave him the $5 afterwards because the service was excellent. Does everybody understand that? تمام معي؟
حد
yes.
عنده مشكلة في النقطة دي؟ فاهمة هيما؟
Okay. أيوه.
تمام.
We ran into the shopping center. Sorry, May, it's your turn. We ran into the
Okay.
shopping center.
We ran into shopping center when the storm began.
Aywa. Talking about storm, how's the weather? Your weather.
Yes.
What's happening in Kuwait?
Kuwait today the storm. And
Today?
rain.
Lot.
Yes.
Kabir?
A lot raining.
Not
Rain,
raining, but lot of wind.
Yes.
Okay, and in Egypt, Mrs. Aya?
No,
Who's in
it's
Egypt?
fun.
Who's in Egypt? Who's in Kuwait? I'm not always sure. So the weather in
I'm
Egypt is
Egypt
fine.
and it's sunny today, alhamdulillah.
Okay, but Kuwait today got the storm. So
Yes.
so that storm is running up there in the Middle East.
Yes.
It's running
Yes.
around there in the Middle East.
Good
Good morning,
yes.
Riam.
Yes.
Good morning, Riam.
Hello, Riam.
Hello. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well, and yourself?
What?
Very well, and yourself?
Fine.
Enti-
Alhamdulillah.
Enti kwesa?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. We went to the National Museum. Riam, this one's for you. We are using words but, when, so, or because to link ideas. So, We went to the National Museum. We wanted to understand more about the country's history.
Okay.
But when, so, voila, because.
Because we wanted to know.
Because we wanted to understand more about the country's history. Tamam. Aneen,
Yes.
number 8.
Number 8. We tried to check in. We were very early and the desk was closed. When
La. We tried to check in.
we
The desk was
very
closed.
So
We tried to check in, so we were very la.
okay, but
But, aywa, but. We tried to check in, but we were very early and the desk was closed. We
okay.
tried to check in, but we were very early and the desk was closed.
Why we use but?
Pardon?
Why we use but?
Why we use
But.
but? But we use, sure. But will be, you're asking me out of the blue now. But will be used as an excuse. Not an excuse. We had it here. Wait, let me see. It was early in the lesson we discussed it, but maybe where's the grammar? Where's the grammar part of this lesson? Let's see if I can find it. But to add a different idea. To add
Yeah.
a different idea. We use, which words do we use to say two things happen at the same time? Two things happening at the same time when? When I got off the plane, I noticed the heat first. So I got off the plane, I noticed the heat first, everything bezupt. Well, not bezupt at once. Sak boom. There. Add a similar idea. To add a similar idea would be and. To add a different idea would be but. To give a reason for something would be because, and to give the result of something would be most probably so.
But the first sentence, we were very early. This is not different. This is complete with we tried to check in.
We tried to check in.
Yeah.
We tried to check in. But we were very early. But we were very early.
I think, but we were very late and the desk was closed, already closed بقى خلاص.
You can also get to you can also get to a place very early and the desk is closed. Maybe they only open at a certain time.
Okay, يعني I think we tried to check in, but the desk was closed. We was closed. This is better, but the sentence we were very early. This is the same. Complete the idea with we tried to check in. Not
We tried to check in. Okay, let's see if we can solve this.
okay.
We tried to check in. Let's look at the reasons they give us. Two things happen at the same time. That would be when. When this happened, something else happened. To add a similar idea would be and. It's the same thing, fresh and full of flavor and. To add a different idea, the driver was friendly, but he didn't speak much. So friendly and not, so people that usually friendly speak a lot, but this one didn't speak much English. So it's two different ideas.
Yeah.
The driver was friendly, but he didn't speak much. And in this case, we tried to check in, but the desk was closed. Check
Yeah,
in and
this is nice.
check
This
in
is
and a
nice.
check in and a closed desk are two different things.
Yes, but we were very early. I think it's supposed to be we were very late. We are very late to the desk, so it closed before we come to check in.
We don't know. You must understand. This is a different
Yes.
country. This is a different country. We
Oh,
don't know
well,
what times. We are in Jakarta. We don't know what time the desk opens and closes.
بصي ريهام هو انت I think I will explain something to her. هو انت فعلا في المطار لما بتبقي مثلا رايحه قبلها ب3 ساعات ما بيبقاش الكاونتر والديسك والحاجات دي كلها فتحت، وفي نفس الوقت برضو بعد وقت معين قبل الطياره على طول ما بتقلع مفيش برضو الحاجات دي بتقفل، يعني بيبقى فيه فتره محدده كده في النص. لما حتى يقول لك مثلا قبل ما تبقي في راحه المطار 3 ساعات، قبل كده بيبقى مقفول، بعد كده قبل حتى
بيبقى مقفول.
بتلت ساعات او بتلت ساعه بيبقى مقفول برضه. فهو
تمام.
غالبا ده قصدي يعني، بس هي مش منطقيه شويه.
Okay, let's look at a review and some extensions. Grammar on Unit 2, grammar. Complete the sentences with the past simple forms of the verbs in the box. This is the box. And underneath we will find some sentences. They want past simple. Past simple is usually ED unless it's an irregular verb. Unless it's an irregular verb. Okay. Hanin, you can start for us. Number 1, please.
We a lot of money because everything was very cheap. We not get a lot of money because everything was very cheap.
No, we're not selling. We are not the ones selling. We are the ones on holiday. So we're not getting money. We're spending money.
We need
a lot of money. La, if everything was very cheap, we don't need a lot of money.
not spend.
We didn't spend a lot of money because everything was very cheap. May, number 2, please.
She not get the bus drive for direction.
No, the bus driver is going to be on the bus, so he must be there. So it's not that one. She was looking for directions. So she did something with the bus driver.
She asked the bus.
She asked, but we say asked.
Asked.
We asked, but we spell it like that without the T. Asked. We asked the bus driver for directions. Riham, number 3.
I to change my ticket before I got on the train. I need to change my ticket before.
Past simple. I need.
Need.
What is
The
past
same?
simple? La'a,
Same
needed.
name?
Needed.
Needed?
I needed. May, here's an example for you. I told you they all end with ed, but they sound different. Asked is not asked, it's asked. But now we get need, and now we
Needed.
say needed. You see the difference?
Yes.
It's all the same ending, but the way we pronounce them, sound different. Aneen, back to you, number 4.
I meet the bus home because I didn't have any money.
No, if you don't have money, you're not going to meet anybody. If you don't have money, no one's going to meet with you. Not the bus driver, not the taxi driver. My fish.
Not got.
I didn't get.
Didn't get.
I didn't get the bus home because I didn't have any money. She couldn't take the bus. She couldn't take the bus because she didn't have enough money. Or he or she. May, number 5.
He wore his new shirt to the party.
He wore, irregular, no ed, just the spelling changes. Wore.
Wore.
He wore his new shirt to the party.
Okay.
Riham, number 6.
You any interesting people on a holiday? Did you meet any interesting people?
Did you meet?
Did you meet?
Did you meet? Because it's a question. Did you meet?
Yeah.
Did you meet any interesting? Okay, and then back to you, Aneen.
Back, number 1.
Back now, entitene. Number 7.
Okay. Number 7, okay. How to choose when I lived in California. I learned.
I learned. May, listen to this one. Did you hear that? Say it again, please. No, not you, May. Aneen, say it again.
We needed.
No, surf. The
last one or the number 1?
The last one.
Yes, okay. I learned.
Thank you, stop. Okay. Did you hear that, May?
Okay. Read?
No, I want to know if you heard it. Ask her if she heard the sound, Mrs. Aya. Asked, we
Ask.
say ask, we spell it asked, but we say asked. Needed, we spell it ed. Learned, we say learned, but we spell it learned. That's what I'm talking about, the past simple verb. The spelling is all the same, but the pronunciation, asked, needed, learned, but learned, needed, asked, we spell them all the same, but when we pronounce them, they sound different. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Let's see grammar. Oops, next one, grammar. Choose the correct verb forms. Okay, May.
Okay.
So either A or B, A or B, A or B, A or B, A or B. They're giving us two choices. You must choose the correct one. Number 1 or number 2.
Okay.
I walked or was walking and it started raining.
I was walking to that
I
turn.
was walking and it started raining. No. It would be better to just say I walked to the train station and it started raining. I walked.
Why?
It's already in the past. Was walking is past continuous. It's past continuous. There's no time connected to this. I walked to the train station and it started raining. Riam, and then?
And then the train was 20 minutes late. When it came,
When it came? When it came. Okay, Anine.
Okay. When it came, I found. Yes.
When it came, I found a seat by the window.
Yes.
May.
Yes. Some girls played music on their mobiles.
On their mobiles. Some girls were playing. Some girls were playing. Some girls were playing. We are working with past simple. Some girls played music. Some girls played music on their mobiles, but it was great music. Riam.
that was okay, but I read my book when the train.
You were busy, past continuous. You were busy reading your book. I was reading my book when the train arrived. Past continuous. While you were doing one thing, something else happened. I was reading my book when the train arrived. I was busy with it, past continuous. I was reading my book and then train arrived.
Yes.
Now I've given the answer. Anin, two people.
Two people got on and a man sat or was sitting down next to me. Sat.
Two people got on and a man sat down next to me and he started talking loudly on his mobile. Okay, May.
Yes. He what his name? He was telling someone about his new car.
He was telling someone about his new car, his job, everything. Riam.
Yes.
He was still talking when the train was getting into the station.
He was still talking when the train
Got
got
to the station.
Iowa. Not was getting it got
Yeah.
there. It wasn't busy getting there. It arrived. Okay.
Yes.
Let's look at some vocabulary, if it's related. Yes. We've got 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got more than. You wear or use these things when it is sunny. Anin, what will you use? Which one or two things will you use when it is sunny?
I
2A. 2A.
Sunny.
When the sun is shining, when it's very sunny, a lot of sun. Of the clues that we've got here, which things will you use when it is sunny? Mrs. Aya, sunny.
يعني مش بس لما بيبقى الدنيا شمس كده بتلبسي
ماشي،
أو
أنا
تستخدمي
فاهمة.
إيه؟ مم.
Okay, sorry.
يعني إيه أستخدم إيه؟ مش فاهمة.
في حاجة من فوق، في اختيارات عندنا. مم.
تمام، فهمت.
You can either wear it or you can use it.
I don't know. I don't know means for this words.
Okay, let's have a look. What page was it on? Once it's 176. I'm taking a guess now. 176 or 174? No, I'm wrong.
135.
I'm so wrong. You think, or you also guessing? No, I can just explain to you. Suntan lotion. Suntan lotion, Mrs. Aya. You explain suntan lotion.
اوكي، السان لوشن ده كريم لوشن للصن، زي صن بلوك زي المستر قال المره اللي فاتت.
suntan lotion. اوكي.
بنلبسه، بس ده مش
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses. نظارات شمس، نظارة شمس. هو بيسألك باك اللي هو حقيبة الظهر.
ايوه.
Foreign currency.
اللي هي العملة الأجنبية.
Guidebook.
ده الكتاب بتاع الإرشادات، انتي مسافرة.
Map.
يعني خريطة.
خلاص عرفت.
Okay, so number 1, now that you know, what will you use or wear? 2 things when it's sunny. Sunglasses is 1, Iowa. Sunglasses and what else?
It's when it's sunny.
Yes, but there's another one. What about the
Another
first
one?
one? Suntan lotion.
This is give you idea of where to go.
Suntan cream.
Yes, number one.
Number 1 and number
Sanitation.
2. Okay, May, money from another
Yes.
country.
Map.
Money from another country. Felus.
Okay, a backpack.
La.
Suitcase.
Suitcase is what you put your stuff in. Money,
This
Felus,
is money from
Felus, yani, Felus.
another country. Okay, for
Aywa, foreign,
Asian country.
foreign
Foreign
currency,
currency.
foreign,
Parents.
foreign currency.
Yes.
Okay, Riam, 2 things that give you ideas of where to go.
A guidebook, map.
Aywa. Honey,
You normally need this to travel internationally.
internationally.
Passport.
Yes, but there's oh, visa's not there. Yeah, then it's only passport. I was looking for visa. Iowa
Visa.
passport.
Guidebook.
I thought there's no. You don't need a guidebook. You need a passport. I was looking for visa, but they haven't got visa. Okay. No. May.
Okay.
Number
You
5.
You back closes in this two
Stop. Okay, Mrs. Aya, you know about the S. Please explain to the ladies about the S. The name and the sound.
Close.
مستر دايما لما
Close.
بيش
Close.
Close.
ايوه بالظبط انت عارفه
But
هي بتبقى غلط
I don't want them to correct it. I want you to tell them why it is like that. I want so that in future they must be able to identify it. Tell them why.
تمام. هو المستر بيقول دايما لما بنشوف اس في الاخر احنا اتعلمناها على اننا بنقول النيم بتاعها، يعني close اس closes لا. هو المفروض ان احنا دايما لما بنعمل spelling لاي word لاي كلمه بنقول الساوند بتاع الحرف نفسه، يعني س مش اس فتبقى close.
We use the sound and not the name of the letter.
نستخدم الصوت مش
For this we say birds and not birdes. A lot of people say birdes. It is not birdes, it is birds. تمام؟
Yeah, تمام. Okay.
Okay.
You back close in these two things when you go away.
Okay, 2 things that you can put your clothes in.
Things.
Itnin.
2 things.
Aywa. Which 2?
Backpack.
Aywa.
And the sweet case.
Suit.
Or
Suitcase. Suitcase. Aywa. Exactly. Suitcase. Okay. Riam, you can start the next exercise for us, please. Complete the sentences with the verbs in the box. So we've got the verbs and we've got the sentences.
Okay, we hope to the world next year. We hope to travel around the world next year.
Aywa. Or you also could have said, if you were a politician, if you were Donald Trump, you would say, we hope to change.
Yeah.
We hope to change the world next year. Okay. Next one, Anin.
You need to a visa if you want to visit China. Do
No, you
need
don't do a
to
visa. Somebody else does the visa. You need to. Somebody else will
Get-
do the visa. You
get-
must just.
get
You must just. Aywa, you must just get the visa. Let somebody else do it. You just get it.
mm,
Okay. Hanin, then it is May. May, number 3, please.
You will have time to some tasting later.
To do some sightseeing. Mrs. Aya, sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
يعني أتفرج أو ألف على معالم المدينة sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
مم.
Time to
mm,
set off.
Set off is to start, to go somewhere. La.
Go away.
No, you don't need to go.
To do some to do.
Mhm.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
You will have time to do. You can do some sightseeing. When you are there, do some sightseeing. Yalla, go do some sightseeing.
Okay.
Yam. You need to what?
You need to trains at Frankfurt for Berlin.
One train is going this way, and the other train is going that way. So what do you need to do?
Change?
You need to change. You need to change trains when you get. You need to change trains at Frankfurt to get to Berlin. Anin, number 5, please.
we want to for the weekend later this month.
We want to do what?
Go away.
We want to go away. We want to go away for the weekend, just for the weekend. We want to go away for the weekend later this month. Later this month, we want to go away for the weekend. May.
We set off very early because our train was at 6:30 a.m.
Exactly. We set off. We started very early. Set off is to start. We started
Okay.
very early because our train was at 6:30. Riam, last but not least.
Okay, we need to check out for our hotels before 10 a.m.
We need to check out of our hotel before 10 a.m. We need to check out of our hotel before 10 a.m. Okay, anything else? Let's see. Word power. Word power. Now they've got some things here. Match the groups A with 1, 2, or 3. Please read for me. Hani, read number 1 for me, all of them, and then you tell me which picture describes best.
We booked an early ferry.
Ferry, a ferry.
Fer-
Mrs. Aya, a ferry.
ferry يعني عبارة
عبارة
يعني العبارة. بصي أقول لك على حاجة.
I know there's a ferry. I know there's a ferry between what is that place? There's a ferry between Aqaba
على النهر
and
يعني.
between Aqaba and
Egypt.
in Egypt there's a ferry that
Yes.
runs between Aqaba. It's called a ferry. Like a boat, but not a boat, a ferry. Okay, next one, Hanin. Okay.
So we set off at 5 a.m. Okay, I am off. My train leaves in 10 minutes. The traffic lights turned green and they drove off. I asked man for
Directions.
Directions, but he just walked off the plan to of half an hour ago.
Okay. What we see here is what we call co-location. This is what we call in English co-location. Co-location, set off. I'm off. He drove off. He just walked off. The plane took off. Co-location is when we take one word plus another word and it gets us a meaning. Set off, I'm off. I'm off to the movies. Bye-bye. I'm off to the movies. The guy just drove off. The guy drove off with my car. He said he was going to park it and then he just drove off. Or the man just walked off. The plane took off. This is called co-location. Good idea, bright idea are co-locations with the word idea. This is co-location with the word off. Co-location.
Is it like phrase?
It's common to use these words together. Whenever it's common to use two words together to create a meaning, we talk about a co-location. The two of them link up to mean something. Off means off, set means set, but if I say set off, you know I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
If I say I'm off, you know I'm going somewhere. The plane took off, you know that the plane is leaving. Walked off, you know the guy walked away. Walked means one thing, off means something else, but if I put them together, I am creating a co-location. And which picture will describe that co-location that you just read here? A, B, or C?
B.
B, B doesn't show me anything about going somewhere.
C.
Aywa, C. Here I am and I set off. I walk off. I drive off. May, number 2, please. May, number 2.
Okay. The airline has 20% off tickets to tickets to New York. He fell off the chair and hurt his back. Can you
Hurt.
cut off
Hurt.
hurt?
Hurt. Hurt. Yes. Heart. Heart is your heart.
Hurt.
Hurt is
Mm.
hurt. He fell off the
Hurt
chair
his
and
back.
hurt his back.
Okay. Can you cut off a piece of that cheese for me? Why do not you
Why
take
don't we know
why don't
Iowa.
why don't you take off your coat? It is not cold here.
It's not cold here. Take off your coat. Okay, once again, co-location. Co-location with the word off, but this time the co-location means something else. 20% off, fell off, cut off, take off. All off means one thing, but the moment we put another word with it, we get the meaning. So what picture describes your co-locations the best?
A.
A, 20% off. Cut a
Yes.
piece of the cheese off. Take off your coat. All right. Riam, read number 3 for us, please.
I hate it when people don't switch off their phones in the cinema. I tried to call him, but his phone was off. I was tired, so I turned off the TV and went to bed. B.
B, the only one that's left. Easy. That was
Yeah.
easy. Okay. Read me the last one again, please.
Okay. I hate it when people
No,
don't
just the last sentence. I was tired.
I was tired, so I turned off the TV and went to bed.
Turned. Okay, not turn it, turned. Turned. May,
Turned.
this is for you. You hear, May? Turned.
Yes.
We don't say
Turned.
turned. We don't say that E, we say turned off the TV.
Okay. I am problems.
No,
Past tense.
hey, no, you don't have problems.
all
think-
word past simple problem.
No, you are not the only one. Listen, I have lessons. I've got a whole lesson.
Yes.
I've got one
Okay.
lesson that just describes the different sounds for this. There is about
Yeah.
4 or 5 different sounds that past simple ED can create.
Yes.
Asked, needed, walked, walked. There's a lot of different sounds that this can make. So don't say you have a problem. A lot of people in the world, you are not the only one. There's a lesson just for these 2 letters. There's one lesson
Okay.
just for this. So please,
Okay.
don't think there's anything wrong with you. You're not the first
Okay.
person. You're not the first one. You are not the last one. You're not the only one. Okay.
Okay.
Ladies, we have come to the end of our lesson. Next time, we will continue with exercise E, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay. Have a lovely, lovely week ahead of you. God willing. May you have a very, very good week ahead of you, all of you. Masalam. Bye-bye, Riam. Bye-bye, Annie. Bye-bye, May.
Bye-bye.
Mrs.
Bye-bye.
Haya.
Yes.
I will not say bye. I will say see you later, inshallah. Masalam.
Myself.